County, Virginia. This 0.526-mile track is the shortest track on the circuit. Opening in 1947, this track is often referred to as paperclip shaped and is banked 12 degrees in the turns. The combination of long straightaways, flat narrow turns make hard braking going into the turns and smooth acceleration exiting turns a must. Grab yourself a cold beverage and a famous Martinsville hot dog as we got a great 250 laps in the trucks for Giggity Racing League. Alright, Shadow, we're going to run a quick 8 laps here and kind of give our viewers a chance to kind of see what Martinsville is all about.
It's a hard track to get around. Like, if you don't get your entries in here, or get backed up corners in here, you have a rough time here. Also, you got to watch coming out of 3 and 4, or out of 4. You're going to actually get really loose. Like, see how tight I got him? I didn't back the corner up. Yeah,
oh yeah, for sure. I mean, you gotta hit your entry.
Yeah, you gotta back it up really much. Use a little bit of brake too here. This used to be a good track. It's very tough on this game to do anything with it.
Yeah, I think I mean, obviously the size of the track is wide, but it is the only track that I use the brakes like this. I mean, I am on these brakes.
This truck is so tight, man. I'm gonna feel bad for these guys tonight.
I mean, you know, you definitely want to get on the brakes. Sometimes you can kind of use that brake to like help set your truck through the corner, you know, that way you're not necessarily like sliding so much off. But you definitely want to kind of roll through the center and then, you know, just be on that gas. Eat it, eat it. Try to take you on the outside here.
Oh!
It's close. Hits the wall.
I was trying to give it all.
Oh yeah, you gave it to me.
I was trying to give you all I had on the bottom here.
You know, and I've been to Martinsville Speedway. I've been on the track, and the games and TV just really don't do it justice. Like you go.
This track is fun to be at.
Oh, it really is. And you think that it's only 12 degrees of banking, but if you get out there, it is something else to see, man. It really is.
Oh, it just won't turn, man. This truck is so tight. Oh my god.
Alright, we're coming to 2 to go. Our truck drivers right now are currently finishing up qualifying, so we will get that set pretty soon after this.
Yeah, they had 18 laps to qualify. Are they going to pick that long?
So, pretty good time. I think we'll be nice and smooth. Alright, 1 lap to go.
We got 1 to go.
God, it is plowing.
Oh man.
Oh, I'll give you room.
Yeah, we're nice up here in the booth to each other. We're like, yeah, we'll give you room.
Clear high, clear high.
Oh, got that curb. It's close. So, you know,
man.
hey, you know, I have no doubt that our truck guys tonight will do their best to keep it clean. You know, you saw that right there, 8 laps, clean racing, not hard to do. Martinsville is just one of those tracks where you're gonna beat and bang with people that you're racing with for sure. So, you know, it's just all about respect. You know, you don't want to just slam into a guy. You just try to give him as much room as possible, and I think we'll have a really good race tonight.
It's going to be tough, though. These trucks are set. I know they do adjustments on pits and road, but it's going to be tough. It's going to be tough. These tight trucks like that.
Oh yeah, and kind of, you know, we talked about before we went on air. I think the ideal setup for these truck guys tonight are to run it a little bit looser, because you're already battling the fact that these trucks are quite a bit slower than the Xfinity and then the Cup, so you have less horsepower. So what I would prefer if I was driving the trucks tonight would have a looser car. That way you can get around the track and get around traffic a little bit better than everybody else, who's probably going to fight tight conditions. But there you have it, y'all. Just grab yourself a drink, sit back, relax, buckle in to your racing chair that you guys might have, and we will go green flag racing at Martinsville Speedway in just a moment.
I'm actually kind of curious where my lap time was. I'm nowhere near quick. Them guys are going to be running closer laps than that. Alrighty. Well. Alrighty then.
All right, and we're back from our short commercial break there. It looks like Blakey got the pole for RJM tonight, driving the number 12. So I guess we will be underway very shortly. Just waiting on our invites. Well, how'd it go, Shadow? Does it look like it's gonna go through? Well, what are they doing with the race, Shadow?
I just told them, I said, we're going at 7:20, so we got about a minute here.
Okay.
Man. Oh man, give me a minute here. I'm gonna see if I can hop on one of them parties.
Yeah, you good, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if he got that lobby set up. If not, I'll discuss it over here. Oh, where you at, Blaze? There you are. I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back. Hopefully I need to make sure they're green before I jump into this lobby. Yeah, they're green. They're green. They're green. Give me a minute here.
Yeah, I need an invite. Okay.
Yep. I think they're green. I believe they're green. Okay. I'm jumping in now. And then I'm inviting you. They're already 3 laps in, guys. Sorry about that inconvenience here. What? There it is. Sorry about that. And they already had a caution, by the way, too. Sorry, guys. Damn allergies, man. Well, you know what? Let me know when you hop in here, Mike. I'm going to go out and make some popcorn, because this is going to be a long race.
Yeah, we're getting in there now, guys. It looks like they're on lap 6, so we'll get the call for you guys as soon as we get in.
I'm going to say big congrats on Blanky, man. Good getting the pole wise for your first race here, debut. Good job.
Oh, is it his first debut truck race?
Yeah, it's a debut truck race and he got the pole. He's quick. I've actually
Oh, yeah, he is.
It's going to be fun to watch. I'll tell you now, though, RJ just actually picked somebody else up for trucks. I don't know when his debut is going to be, but he's quick. I've actually seen it personally. I'm excited to see when he debuts his race.
So it looks possibly like UK Wildcats is currently our leader there in the number 24 truck. Yep, that's it.
I'll be right back.
All right, we're going to follow our leaders, guys, over the next couple laps. As we go green flag racing again here at Martinsville Speedway. Your pole sitter Blakey is in that number 12 on the outside. Hear contact in the back of the field there as UK Wildcats is able to get by and secure the lead. Money Mike there. Ran that corner a little wide, stacked up behind him, 3 wide. As we kind of look through the field here. All right, looks like they've done a pretty good job at spreading out through the field as we got a battle for the lead up front as Blakey T looks down low trying to get the lead here in his first truck race for Giggity Racing League, and he does. A little slide job there, contact. They keep it going. All right. Great racing here so far at Martinsville. Telling you, like, I try to pull up these streams of some of these guys every race, and I'm not sure what it is that is causing YouTube not to work, but I can never pick up streams at all. Just will not load. There you go. Battle for the lead is heating up. UK Wildcats right on the back bummer of Blakey. All right, we're going to dial it back a little bit and catch some of this action in the back. Let's ride along with Napa Fan over a couple laps, and we can get a good view of what is going on. And a little contact there. You see Napa made contact with the truck in front of him, and then it just kind of caused him to slip and hit the wall, and it looks maybe like he got a little damage here as we're under caution. So that was looks like contact there between him and Sean. And we'll roll back with our leaders for this restart. Crazy that we were able to catch that right there. Good position. All right, come on, stream. All right, there we go. Thank goodness. I think now we got a stream up. All right, thank God. YouTube's finally helping us out here. I'm not sure if it's an internet problem for me or what. I'm broadcasting and then trying to watch YouTube at the same time. I don't know if that works, but green flag here at Martinsville again. UK Wildcats on the bottom. Blakey T in second. Definitely these two have shown that they have the trucks to beat so far early on here at Martinsville. Just trying to get everybody and their truck numbers right. When I got used to everybody in their car, we're gonna go back, and we see a little contact there as well as Napa Fan almost on his side. So contact again between Sean and Napa Fan. We caught the end of that there. Again. So we kind of take a look through the field. You can definitely see what trucks are having damage there. But I'm not sure if it, looking at it now, it looked like contact between Pro and Napa that time. It wasn't Sean. Sean's in the 44. A little bit different truck, and we'll ride along with our leaders here. And go green flag racing again at Martinsville. We're actually going to ride this view. That way we can check on the action in the back on this restart until everything kind of shakes up. And you see Pitbull there in the 18 taking the lead momentarily as Blakey T works his truck on the outside there. And Pitbull washed up the track there from first to fourth in one corner. Solid racing in the front for sure. TKO takes over the second position there, and we're under caution again. here at Martinsville. I think it's our 4th or 5th caution of the night. Well, very interesting so far. I mean, you know, these guys are going to have to kind of rein it in, and otherwise we're probably going to watch a short race tonight. You know, you don't want to keep getting cautions. You can't really gain a lot of ground, you know. You want to be able to go green flag racing. That way you can definitely gain a little bit more positions. So there we go. Blakey T and TKO on the outside are your leaders, followed by Pitbull, and Money Mike is in 4th. We have 42 laps now to go in stage 1. So plenty of laps for these truck drivers to get it under control. And we see the 20 truck in the back around. And no caution for that. Looked like old guy took a spin. So we're going to try to keep our eye on the leader as well right now, but we're also going to ride along with UK Wildcats, who looks like he's in about 10th spot, and we'll watch him get through this traffic.
It does look like some hard racing here for UK Wildcats while he's back in this field right now.
Yeah, and you know, that's one thing as well. You know, it's kind of easy to be the leader at Martinsville and be in that, you know, top 5, get a little bit more spread out. But it's a challenge when you get yourself stuck in the back, and you got to work your way through, you know, similarly fast trucks. All right, so it seems like we got everything kind of dialed out now. Everybody's kind of spread out, so we will work our way back up to the leaders here. And see if we can catch this battle for the lead. Here, we'll ride along with Pitbull. We'll give him some time. And you see now Blakey looks like he's got a nice second lead over TKO in the 19. So definitely feeling comfortable out there, and Blakey's got to be happy with this right now. I know we're not at the end of the race, but for Blakey to win the pole debut race in the truck series and then looking at this commanding lead right now, that's exactly what you want. Yeah, and he continues to stretch that lead out, doing a good job in that 12 as we look like we got a caution now. So didn't catch that one, not sure what happened.
That might be a stage.
We had 40 something laps to go, a minute to go on the stage, so not the end of the stage yet. We're looking at 36 laps left in stage 1 right now. We're back here at green flag, about to come out at Martinsville. Blakey T still in the lead. Looks like he's got the 30 truck on the outside of him. I think 30 truck was Blaze, but looks like he went up the track a little bit there. We might have another caution as Old Guy and TKO are in the very back there. Caught a small glimpse of it. Also caught a glimpse of the 18 truck getting airborne there, but no caution. NASCAR's like, nah, they're good. Let them race. Let's pick old Country Rebel and ride along with him for a minute. You see TKO work his way back around him there. He was involved in that last accident. And we got the 33 of Renegade Racer going around there. And again, no caution. Then, you know, me and you talked about that, Shadow, that was going to be a thing. You know, I think some of these single truck spins as you go green flag and get spread out are going to be really hard to bring out a caution out on this game. So we're pretty clean through there. Trying to see where there's action. You know, the Mountain Dew Racer up to second now. It's following Blakey T. It almost sounded like we were under caution there, but they hold it. Looks like Sports Legend caught some damage there as well. Tough through the field. You see now, if you look through just the few in-car cameras that we just rolled through, you see a lot of damage, but you see Blakey T with a very, very clean truck as a key to winning at Martinsville. It looks like UK Wildcats now takes over second from Mountain Dew Racing. And we got our original 2 leaders now work their way back up to the front of the pack. And TKO working his way back from that spin after the green flag on that restart. It looks like Napa Fan has made it up to 4th. And then looks like Pro is in 5th and Blaze is in 6th. Trying to give you guys a decent running order here. And I think we're just going to go back to the leaders and check it out. Check out this race for the lead. Looks like UK is starting to trim that lead down now. I would say that when UK got second, he was a little over a second behind, but you can definitely see there that is not a second. I'd say it's about 7-8 tenths, and he's closing in for sure. So, yeah, Blakey might be watching that mirror a little bit, and he sees that white number 24 coming for sure.
I'm gonna lie, it's fun racing with UK, man. When I raced that
oh yeah, UK is definitely a great racer here in the trucks.
Awesome. UK is a good short track racer.
Yeah, and I would tell you, I bet Blakey was definitely pretty excited making his debut at Martinsville in the truck, coming from the Dirt Series. I know he hasn't done a lot of asphalt racing. I talked to him a couple weeks ago, and he was looking forward to being able to get up in the series. And so definitely for him, I'm sure this just fits his style, and super excited to be at Martinsville, I'm sure. For those watching, let's go ahead and go over your point standings after Michigan last week. Pro is still your points leader. Sports Legend is second. UK Wildcats climbs to third. Renegade Racer is fourth. Brian is fifth. Napa Fan in sixth. Sean is seventh. Old Guy in eighth. Money Mike in ninth. And Country Rebel is 10th. That is your top 10 in the standings, as over the last couple of weeks we have seen UK definitely climb the standings and now sits in a very comfortable third, and I think he's looking for more for sure. So we'll have to watch that battle. As you see, the leaders have to dodge I think it was Sports Legend. Looked like Sports Legend might have got spun around there. And no caution. And you see now these leaders are catching, yeah, and so this is a situation that you find yourself in Martinsville. You know, you're a leader of the race, you got the guy in second gaining on you, but you're also catching lap traffic, so a lot of action. And that was a caution now.
Yeah, I think UK has a better car for the long run.
Yeah, definitely looked like he was coming there for sure. So, you know, Blakey might have to take this caution and make some pit stops, make an adjustment or two there. So watching the stream, it looks like a few trucks are going to stay out. Should shake things up. Blakey was our leaders, or were one of them, I guess. And we still got Blakey and UK Wildcats as your two leaders as we go green flag racing here in South Virginia. Oh man, UK with a strong run, and I ran this view just so that you could see that. It looked like collision in the back. NASCAR might have to check these brakes of these trucks here at the end of the race. Definitely some unimproved brake parts being used. They're not working right.
I just thought of something really cool what's going to happen for our next season's Giggity if they don't bring another NASCAR heat out. Guys and trucks and all them, we're going to have a night race for them next season.
Yeah, and a full moon.
Well, no, it makes it cool because supposedly this is, when the moon season comes out next year, starting at Daytona, we're going to be able to race one line Martinsville at night. So, it's going to be interesting.
Yeah, super interesting. Actually got to race online Martinsville night there. If you had pre-order, I guess they didn't lock it yet, but first couple of days we were able to race it, and it is a very beautiful track at night. I think all NASCAR tracks should be nighttime races. Prime time, under the lights. You can't get much better than that. But wow, look at that 3-4 wide in the back here at Martinsville. A lot of hungry truck drivers. UK Wildcats in the lead. We're riding along with Blakey T in second. Everybody's fighting for that real estate up here. Oh, contact there. It looked like pit bull. Nice block. Oh, man.
Get your side. KO'd into the wall.
Yep, and we're under caution again. Not many laps left in the stage. I think we were just looking at 9 maybe, so not sure if we'll go
By the way, looking
green
at
again
points right now, I'm really hoping Pro has a good night tonight. I mean, where they're sitting at right now, I mean, Sports needs a good night too, as well, because he's sitting second in points right now.
Yep,
I mean,
and
not far off the lead either from Pro right now. They're only about 16 points. I think it is.
yeah, and I would say over the last couple weeks, Pro, has lost a little bit of his lead. It's gone from like 30 something to now 16, and then that group's definitely tightened up in the top 5 as well. So very interesting to see, these truck guys now get comfortable week after week, and then the standings are kind of showcasing that as well, with them getting closer and closer together. But right now, Sports Legend, I think, is 7th, and Pro is running 4th, but that will change on this restart as we go 4 wide in the back right now. Man, the 32's around, just not a lot of room, and we're under caution again. Oh yeah, I'm looking at a replay of that now, and it looked like the 32 got a little loose off the corner there, and just kind of was losing spots, and the whole field had nowhere to go, and tagged the back end of him there, and he kind of just went around there on the backstretch. So unfortunate there. But lots of laps left. If these guys just reel it in, just got to calm down. No sense in going 3 wide with so many laps left. I'm ready to go green flag race. I want to see green flag pit stops, man. Let's put some strategy in it for these guys. I'll get you guys a lap count. We'll figure out if that was the end of the stage or not. I'm not quite sure if it was. I don't think that we've hit that yet.
Trying to give these guys words of advice here.
Oh, okay, that was it. This is it on stage 1. This is 1 lap to go for the final stage. So definitely. Oh my goodness. Oh, that one might have to be looked at there, and we're gonna finish this stage under caution. But that, if you look up dive bomb in the dictionary, that was a perfect example of dive bomb. And UK Wildcats with the stage win, Country Rebels second, Renegade got 3rd, Mountain Dew 4th, Blakey T finished that stage in 5th, TKO 6th, Pro in 7th, Napa Fan in 8th, Sean got 9th, and Pitbull got the final point of the stage in 10th. But there you go, y'all kind of witnessed that there for a second. Definitely a very large dive bomb. Into that corner. That was crazy. I want to say it was Mountain Dew there that made that large leap in the grass and got a 4th out of it there on the stage, but not something you want to see all the time. You don't want to be a part of that. But we go green flag here. 19 of TKOs in the lead. Napa Fan 2nd. 54 truck is in 5th, backing it up a little bit. Trying to get back to the leaders here. Find TKO. There he is. All right, side by side. Napa Fan on the outside, trying to take the lead. So far, so good on this restart. Pitbull, little contact for the lead. Looking down low. Napa Fan working it on the outside is going to take the lead away from TKO. Slide down. Good run there by Napa. Money Mike getting in the mix. Oh, just caught the fender of Pitbull. Oh, and he slides it in. Wow. Oh, so unfortunate break there for Napa. Went from the lead to the back. No caution. Trying to get up with the leaders here. Let's stop riding backwards. That might help. All right, we'll just ride along and watch the lead. And we're under caution. Man.
Rebels on the wall.
You know, and you guys, well, I don't hear a lot of broadcasting. Well, hey, I tell you, it's really hard to broadcast these trucks when there's just a lot of caution flags, guys. So, you know, we're doing our best. For sure, you see Blakey T running there. Looks like in 6th. TKO started from the lead on that restart. He fell back as well. You know, and I tell you, I guarantee you what some of the problem for some of these guys are in the trucks right now is I guarantee you they're just too tight. They get on the brakes and they're washing up the track, you know, and that's got to be something that you work on during this race. You got to be able to kind of loosen it up a little bit. Oh yeah, and so I'd rather have it really loose and be able to move this truck around a lot better than what you're seeing out there right now. All right, there you go. Pitbull's in 2nd on the outside. Contact between him and the 54 there. Ooh, it looked like the 54 about to shove Pitbull on the wall there.
Oh, guys.
And we're going to be under caution again. And UK Wildcats has now captured the lead. I'm going to jump out of my stream I'm in real quick and get back over here to your broadcast, guys, so I can kind of see what's going on. All right, so hello to everybody in the chat. Thanks, guys, for watching. All 7 of you guys. Awesome to have all you on board. Thanks for the support for sure. But hopefully we get it going here. We're riding along with Blakey right now, our pole sitter. And I see 32 kind of getting up in the wall there. Blakey's just trying to squeeze by. I have a feeling he's 3 wide. He is. But we have a caution out again here at Martinsville. Our guy in the flag stand is getting tired. You might have to go up there, Shadow. You might have to take over the flag stand.
I'll have to give him a break. Let him go get the famous Martinsville hot dogs.
Have you ever had one of those?
Oh, yes, man.
Oh, my God. They're amazing.
They're so good.
You know, for 15 years, I hear on broadcasts on TV at Martinsville all the time. Oh man, you gotta get a hot dog. They're amazing. They're amazing. So I finally had one last December. Oh my
Oh, hot
lord,
dogs are so good.
they are that good. So if you're ever at Martinsville and the track is
I
open,
love the chili. Dude,
Yes.
the chili one. Oh
Is
man, the chili
amazing.
Oh yeah.
so you might have to, when you get done with the flag stand, you might have to go by, get one of the hot dogs, get us some. We still need sherbet ice cream for last week. We still ain't got it.
Oh yeah.
I know.
I used to also bought it today.
Savage, I know.
I'll just get him in trouble with Deborah again. It'll be alright.
Yeah, oh yeah, she'll take care of him for sure. There you go, the leaders there. UK Wildcats in the lead. Blakey T now in second. Hopefully these guys calm it down. And let's get some racing here at Martinsville. All right. Looks like we're smoothed out through the pack. But that, you know, that's the thing. You know, Martinsville, if there was a key word that would be plastered very largely at this track, I would say patience. You need it. And if you think that 4 tires and a great setup will get you the win here at Martinsville, you'd be wrong, because you need a little patience in that driver's seat as well. And you see big contact in the back there. We're definitely under caution here. We got a huge pile up. Man, that looked worse than y'all driving on y'all's highway outside your city. That was a mess off turn 2. Nowhere to go for a lot of these trucks.
Not gonna lie. I'll give you an example of how old I'll tell you exactly how long it's been the Martinsville. Robbie Gordon was running the 31 Singularity car.
Woo! So let's see, 2002, 3, 4, something like that.
Probably. I remember it was when I remember when it was the triple header when they had the trucks, Xfinity, and Cup that weekend.
Oh man, that was a weekend.
I remember. I think it was Bill Lester in the 8 truck, the red 8 truck, back in Cracker Truck, was that?
Okay, yeah, he did run that truck. You're right.
I remember him crashing in turn 3 and 4 head on into the wall, and they actually had that red flag race.
Dang. And that's what happens when you jump the grass at Martinsville and then you just hit the wall going 100. They're going to have to use the jaws of life to save you. But, okay, so very interesting Martinsville fact. Did you know that the straightaways are asphalt and your corners are concrete?
Yes, and did you know they actually trimmed, or I believe actually widened that grass area too here? It used to be shorter. If I'm not mistaken, or it actually, they added the grass.
I think they added the grass because, yeah, I think it it was no grass. Yeah.
I think it was, what, about 5 years ago, I think?
And you see there, we caught a glimpse of it. You know, I'm don't really generally like the behind the back view because you don't see what's in front of you, and you know, I'm just used to being a driver. I'm like, I always got to see what's in front. But you know, at Martinsville, it's kind of working out because we kind of see what's going on in the back at the same time. I think it was a 44 truck that went around there. It looked like a white, blue number car, and that would be the one. So, just tough racing here at Martinsville. You know, I know these guys. You know, I think probably what they're going through is you see passes for position, and you kind of want to get back down to the bottom because you don't want to be stuck on the outside, because just like any track, you know, you're going to lose a couple spots if you get hung out to dry. But I would tell them, patience again, stay on the outside because you can make it stick here. You saw Napa fan earlier in stage 1 take a pass for the lead on the outside. So it is very possible to get your truck to work on the outside lane here. And it's funner, by the way. If you can do it on the outside, you're a boss. You are a master of Martinsville if you can get your truck to work up there. You see Blakey now in the lead. Napa fan putting a little pressure there on UK for second, and Money Mike making a move for third. Let's go. Let's ride with TKO there. He's about middle of the pack. Get a little action for you guys. Oh, looks like TKO is around and for a ride. And caution. Hey, Shadow, when you go down there, take the Nikon cool pics that we got, and I want another angle there from the flag stand, because
Oh yeah.
it is some. It's got to be interesting. Like if you were sitting in the stands and you saw, let's see, it was 6 or 7 flips or on the side that we've seen, you already got your money's worth.
Man, I can see what Taddy deals with every weekend.
Well, Martinsville is a bull ring, man.
Guys out in the truck chat right now.
Tell
Barking
him,
at each other right now.
bribe. You should bribe them. Bribe them. Be like, hey guys, if we can get 30 green flag laps in, Taddy will buy sherbet ice cream for everybody.
Yeah, I wish we couldn't get it ourselves.
All right, let's ride along with Rebel here. He looks to be about in 11th place, I'm guessing. And we'll TKO there, three wide. We're gonna change the series name here at Martinsville. We're gonna be the Bumper Truck League, because it's a lot of bumper racing right now.
All right, Mike. I'm just gonna send you some pictures here, and I'll get them back on the draft race and get some shots from Maddie.
Yeah, for sure.
So I'm just gonna use you as the person for it.
Oh yeah, you want me to send them back to you later?
Well, no, I'm gonna just use off you and edit them off there.
And Rebel is around, and yellow flag waves again. If you were wondering what our favorite color of the day is, I know it would seem like it's yellow, but it's actually black and white. We like the checkers. Our slogan today is checkers or wreckers. We gotta get all the wrecking done first before we get the checkers out, guys. Alright, let's pick a random guy to ride with on the restart. Alright, old guy. We're riding along with old guy on this restart. He is your 9th place truck driver right now. And we'll see how far he can get up. Oh, a little contact there. You know, and I got mixed feelings about the customs. You know, like I'm not all too worried about it, because at the end of the day, you could stick me in a lawnmower with tires and paint it. Yeah, we do. But you know, I'm not too worried about that. We've switched back to you know, the generic cars in the game, because I think it can give you a little bit of conversation to talk about in the broadcast. And there we were looking at Ross Chastain's truck, and you got to admit that this guy has had a heck of a truck season. I think he started in Xfinity points, and then Ross went over to the Truck Series, and so he was, you know, multiple races behind in the Truck Series on the points, but he climbed his way to their playoffs, and I believe he's still in it. He's still one of the drivers that are in the playoffs, one of the 6. But you got to applaud somebody like that, you know, to come in late. He's won multiple races. He even had a race taken from him. But awesome job by some of these truck drivers. And we're hoping that we can get some good racing here for our Giggity Racing League as well. Riding along with Money Mike in the 6th position. Oop, there we go, back to him. Let's ride hood view. We like it. Kind of squint your eyes and kind of feel like you're on board with him here. There you go, just on the lower side of Renegade Racer there. Looking ahead there to the 54 of Mountain Dew Racing. Napa fan running in 4th. Oh, little contact up there. Oh, 52 was around. Oh man, nice onboard shots here. Oh man, he's just getting plowed into. Oh, and there you go. There's your caution. So hey, thumbs up for catching that action. We're pretty good at getting some of these onboard shots when action happens in the pack. But I would tell you what it looked like there, and we'll talk about it for a second. It looked like I want to say the 52 truck. It looked like he went down to block, and that is just one thing that you cannot do. You know, this is not Talladega, this is not Daytona, it's not a big track. you only have a few thousand feet of room before you got to jam on those brakes. So blocking should not even be a thought. You should be like, I got to set myself up for this corner. Even if you're on the outside, you very well will come out of that more successful if you're not worried about your mirror and not worried about blocking. You cannot block at Martinsville. You'll end up like the 52 truck, spun around and in the wall. And I don't think that was anybody else's fault but whoever decides to block. You know, if you're brave enough to do it, then you got to pay the consequences. Oh, there we go. We go on board there with Napa Fan. Caught a little bit of that. Looked like he was the meat in the sandwich. Oh, the 20 truck's up ahead, and caution again.
We're not going to match cautions we had at Gateway.
I think we might break the record, and, you know, I'm disappointed. That was a race that I was involved in. I was really proud of our record. Cautions, you know, I'd be really sad to see that record-breaking day go to waste so early. I'd like to try to hold on to that for as long as I can, but, you know.
I think Sports Legend lined out.
Oh, man, we lost Sports Legend. But let's check out the chat here. Let's do a little trivia here, since we're having so many cautions and having so much fun. Let's see. Did you know, or do you know, who was the first truck winner when they had their first race, I believe, back in 1995? Who won the first truck race at Martinsville? Leave us a comment down below, and we'll send you a bowl of that awesome sherbet ice cream. I do know. I'm not even going to look it back up. I already know the answer. But you can't say it on air. You got to let one of our viewers answer that question. Try not to Google it. Don't cheat. And we're under caution again. Blakey T currently is your leader here in Stage 2 for the Giggity Racing League at Martinsville in the truck race. You know, I applaud 704, and I kind of giggle at this every time I do watch a race or I'm in a race and I see it. I applaud their much more realistic crowd sizes that they added to the game, because you definitely see a lot more bleachers. But I think it serves.
Actually, they're taking some out, actually.
Yeah, I know, and that's such a shame, you know.
That was Dover. My bad. Dover is taking.
Oh yeah, but you know, you've seen so many tracks do that over, you know, the last 8 years, and you know, it's such a shame that tracks are having to take away seats, you know, to save money, and they're just not selling them. But you know, we have a great community here at Giggity Racing League, and I know that not only do we love racing ourselves and being a part of that, but I know that we love NASCAR too. And so, you know, I just go to tell you guys, hey, support our sport. You know, like, I've loved NASCAR ever since I ever saw my first lap, and I try to give them as much support as I can, whether it's, you know, purchasing tickets and going to races, or even if it's watching it, man. You know, and we're so blessed now here in 2019 and beyond that it's so easy to watch races, man. Like, I watch my race on my phone at work, and I watch you guys at Giggity Racing League on my phone at work. And so it's great to have all these many options to be able to watch so much racing. So for you guys that love racing, tune in.
Gamer, are you going to the night race next year?
Okay, so I tried really hard to go this weekend, but I had some things come up, so I couldn't go. But definitely I will be there, I hope, for both races next year. I think it falls on Mother's Day weekend. It's also Debbie's birthday weekend, so we're going to try to have a party all weekend long in May. And I believe then it's a triple header in October next year at Martinsville. You have trucks Friday night, and then you have Xfinity Saturday night next October, and then you'll have Cup Sunday night next October in the playoffs. So it's going to be hella racing at Martinsville, and I'm super excited. I think there's a rumor that Dale Earnhardt Jr. will be an Xfinity car for that night race. And I
think so.
am ready for that. I tell you that. All right, let's ride along with our third place in the point standings. UK Wildcats. It looks like he went for a ride there under that last little bit of mayhem, and finds himself in the back. And Money Mike hit the apron there and spun around, and we catch it again on the onboard. I love it. Hey, cameraman people in the NASCAR industry, check this out. If you guys need a cameraman, I'm your guy. Hit me up in the comments down below. I will be there. It looked like Money Mike caught the apron there, and the truck went around really fast, and unfortunately caught a few trucks with him.
There's some lag happening in the back here.
Oh,
Actually,
yep.
I saw it. It was between Rebel, Shane, and I believe that's Blaze.
Yeah, I think the lag's kind of fighting over who gets that position on the track, and the computer system is not quite sure himself. All right, looks like pit stops happened, and Blakey T goes from first to second there, so not sure if Napa Fan didn't pit or not, but we lost another truck due to connectivity issues possibly there. Napa Fan with the lead. I'm going to try to get a lap count for you guys in just a minute. I'll switch over back to Renegade Stream. Just a lot of tough racing, you know. I'm not driving right now, so I'm not quite sure what exactly these guys are going through, but getting on the brakes when you're in traffic and you got a truck in front of you and a truck behind you and a truck beside you, it's not easy. It's not the easiest thing in the world to do. So, we might sound critical at times watching this race, but these guys are giving it their all to try to get the best finish possible here. Yeah, definitely now the leaders have, just in a few short laps, just such a lead over third at Pit Bull there. We watched it. And just a struggle there. We got trucks flipping in the air. That was interesting. I wish we would have been on board for that one. Man, right there in the start-finish line. We might need a wambulance after this one. One thing last week after Michigan that we did that I loved very much after the race is we talked to our winner separately, and then we kind of invited truck guys in to have a end of the race discussion amongst multiple drivers, and that way you can kind of hear us all talk, and I think it keeps the conversation flowing. I'd like to do that today, but I think we got to be very picky and careful of maybe who we get in here today, because definitely short track tempers are probably flaring out there on the track, and you see more pit strategy there, as looks like the 2 and the 12 probably pitted and some stayed out.
That was stage 2.
Oh, yeah?
The way I see it, Napa got stage 2, Blanky got second, Wildcat got third, Olga got fourth, Sean got fifth, Pro got sixth, Pitbull got seventh, TKO got eighth, and Renegade got ninth, and Mountain Dew got 10th. The thing is, though, on my screen, TKO's in the pits.
Yeah, I see that as well. TKO is in the pits, so not quite sure what happened there.
Yeah, I'm kind of confused by that.
All right, sorry, I was being a dad there for a second off there, but it's mayhem everywhere. Mayhem on the broadcast, mayhem with my children, just mayhem everywhere. The guy from the Allstate commercial is going to pop out in a minute and be like, oh, mayhem. He might be driving one of these trucks. You never know. As we go 3 wide for second place, UK Wildcats, the meat in the sandwich. Oh, it looked like whoever was on the bottom there backed out. That was a knowledgeable move. Blakey T working his way back up to the front. Napa fan running in third. As we watch this from behind. Oh, there we go. Caught a little bit of a glimpse there as we got synchronizing spinners in turn 1. Well, Shadow, what you think so far, man? We're now in our final stage. Do you have a prediction?
I predict there's going to be another caution.
Oh, wow, man, there you go. Psychic Shadow there. For all your psychic needs, leave us a comment down below, and Shadow will predict your life for you. Because I'm sure that we will see another caution. But, you know, I got to give it to these guys, you know, the best that we can. That I think that Blakey T and UK Wildcats have had maybe the better trucks. And, you know, I applaud Napa fan working his way back up from early problems to now run second and third. He's kind of been in the top 5. Pitbull's been in the top 5 all night as well. You see him running third there. So definitely there is a handful of these truck guys that have been on point and just kind of want to give them credit when it's deserved, for sure. So just wanted to mention them as we work our way now through our final stage. I'll get you a lap count and figure out exactly how many laps in this last stage that we got. You see Pitbull and Blakey fighting over real estate there, 3 wide. Everybody kept it on the track. Nice job there. Ooh, more contact. All right, sorry, I had to pull away for dad duties again. Hashtag dad life, and we're under caution.
Man, every time you pull away for dad life, you have caution. It's your fault.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. Blame me, but we have 97 laps to go in this stage. But we have plenty of cautions, guys. So if you already drunk your cold beverage and your snack, go ahead, go get you another one.
I'm chilling here eating popcorn. I mean.
Hey, and you didn't make me none, man. You talk about sherbet and Martinsville hot dogs. Oh man, all this virtual low-calorie snacks are killing me. Killing me. Not getting enough calories here. Well, all right, here we go. Green flag. UK Wildcats is your leader. We're gonna ride backwards with them so we can catch action here at Martinsville. Looks like we might have lost a 4th place guy there. Not sure why there was such a gap. Trying to count how many trucks we got left. 6, 9, 12. I think we only got 12, so we've lost 2.
Yeah.
Started with 14, so. All right. Made a lap. Doing good. Woo.
No, I'll do it's
Like
short
it.
track racing. It's gonna be
Yeah,
hard.
yeah. It's harder than it looks. I promise, guys.
Blakey looking the inside of. Oh man, come on, that'd have been cool. Come on, guys.
But see, just like, you know, the cautions, man, they're saving your tires. We're keeping all the rubber on them. We're saving our voices for the last 20 laps, guys. That's what you guys didn't know that are watching this. Y'all didn't know that that's what we were doing. We're saving it. We're going to bring you the best 20 laps broadcasted here very shortly. And hopefully we just dropped the yellow flag on the track, and that means we can't wave it no more.
I gotta laugh at this. So I'm on board with old guy, and I don't know who's in the 32 in front of him, right? The back of the truck of the 32 says African squirrel. I did not notice that on the back end of the truck.
And they are a great sponsor. They really are.
I'm just saying that I didn't notice that till now.
Getting to pay close attention to detail here at Martinsville with as many cautions as we have today. You see a 20 truck just slide up the track so hard and contact in the back there, you see.
And in the front.
Oh man, Napa looked like he caught a lot of damage there, and we're under caution again. You know, I think one thing that I would like to see is if you anticipate maybe a caution-filled race, or we're happen to be at a track, maybe, and this can be a suggestion for next season, not implemented next week. But maybe you run those tracks without cautions. Put damage on them without cautions, because at that point you would kind of force these guys to race. I mean, 250 laps, green flag, no cautions, with damage. You would find out who had the best truck and who had the most skill at the track, because it's going to be the truck that's the cleanest and the driver that is the cleanest that wins those races. So maybe definitely something to happen, because I don't even think that we've gone green flag racing for more than 7, 8, 9, 10 laps, and that was one time. But again, guys, it's harder than it looks. I promise it's harder than it looks. UK Wildcats in the lead, trucks in the wall, 3 wide in the back. Oh, and we got a truck around there going into turn 3. Believe me, guys, I'm on my radio over here, and I'm talking to NASCAR officials. I'm like, let them go, let them race. They're fine. And we stay green after that spin. I mean, that's what's going to come down to. You know, honestly, in this game, you kind of see late in races where it really don't give you cautions. And that might be what happens, where you're going to have a few misfortunate things happen to some people, and you're not going to get a caution, and you're going to have to race. You see 3 wide there in the back.
I'll tell you right now, if I was UK, I wouldn't be leaving that inside open for Blake.
Yeah, he sure did. He left a big hole there, and I'm trying to cycle there. The 22 car or truck is around in the back, and no caution. Caught a small glimpse of that. I'm trying to find who's ever running third. Is it Money Mike? Yeah, Money Mike's running third. Okay, we're going to go on board there for y'all watching, try to catch some of these green flag laps as we watch the race for the lead as well. Blakey looks down low, looks good. Side by side for the lead. Your broadcasting camera view is sponsored by Money Mike. Doing a good job rebounding right now in this race. Worked his way up to third. And I'm trying to get a lap count, guys. We'll see how many we got. The leader should be coming now to... I think the leaders are going to get 78 laps to go, and we're under caution. That's the sound of the day. Is... But it's okay, we're having fun up here in the booth. I'll give you a quick top 5 running order. Blakey T is in first, UK Wildcats second, Sports Legend third, Money Mike in fourth, Pitbull fifth, Blaze is in sixth, TKO seventh, Old Guy eighth, Mountain Dew in ninth, and Napa Fan is in 10th. And looks like the leaders top 7 or top 6 are probably going to stay out. Looks like Blaze is going to dive down pit road last minute. And UK Wildcats dived down pit road too last minute. So go ahead and get some fresh tires and fuel on
I
that.
just got confirmed, by the way, Mike. It's 76 after the caution.
Okay, there you go.
That was from Mountain Dew. He said.
So plenty of laps to go, and I believe if they go green flag all the way, they will have to take a green flag pit stop from this point. As we ride along there with our leader, trying to get in this broadcast chat as well. We got a lot of great fans in this league, man. You know, honestly, a lot of our people they watch every race that we do, and we race 7 nights a week, and so I applaud all of our viewers
As Pitbull gets a little fender into Mike there, third. They're 3 wide going down the front stretch.
Yeah, we're gonna go back there with UK. Ooh, look like Pitbull chopped down low on UK there, and UK's around. Oh man, well, state green flag racing. That was awesome to be able to ride along with UK there, as it looked like, you know, Pitbull probably didn't see him and went down low to kind of take that entry into the corner, and then UK kind of rode the rumble strip there and just completely 360 the truck and kept it going. So he went from third or second to 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he only went back to 6th place. So great job, UK. Especially the fact that the green flag is still stayed out. Oh, Money Mike on the rumble strips there. Almost took it around. UK got in the back of him there.
That was actually Blaze.
Oh, yeah, it's Blaze. You're right. All right, that's your battle for 4th. All right, I'm going to try to get back up with Blakey for a minute, and let's ride along with him. Just for a split second. Want to give this guy a lot of credit, sitting on the pole tonight in his first Giggity Racing League truck start, and doing a great job right now. Has stretched that lead out to a straightaway now over 2nd place Pitbull, so he is loving it. And we'll make our way back a little bit further. And you see Blaze, Blaze around in the back.
Big wreck.
And that did bring out the caution. It looked like Blaze got around on the exit of 4 there, and nowhere to go.
He got moved.
Oh yeah, big damage here on the 30. Our points leader as well, Pro, suffered some damage in there as well. The only confetti that he might see today is what's already on that truck, so nowhere to go but up for him as we work our way towards our final 50 laps here at Martinsville. I'm gonna assume that Blakey is gonna be our leader after this caution. I don't think he's gonna pit. I wouldn't. I would just stay out. Oh, but you know, what do I know? It looks like Blakey pitted. He's in 7th now. So we'll ride along with UK Wildcats as he takes over this lead after pit stops. Go Money Mike in 2nd, now 3 wide there for 2nd. Sean now takes over 2nd. Haven't seen him at the front. Looks like he's got that truck dialed back in, and new bumper on there as well. Napa fan around from the top to the bottom. Took that truck for a spin. Still colliding in the back, and that's going to bring out another yellow flag. I don't know what to do.
They pushed an issue out of 4, going 4 wide, but they guys should know that it wasn't going to work.
You know, I try to put myself maybe, in that position. So if you're in traffic and the guys in front of you are beating and banging for position, and then end up going 3 wide, and then like that, it looked like Napa kind of made a little contact with the wall. Not sure if he got helped or not, but What would you do if that's what you see in front of you? You got to try to make it through it. You can't jam on the brakes yourself. You'll only get run into yourself. So I think that's a lot of what we're seeing today is there's a lot of action and a lot of things happening around these guys, and they're just trying to get through it. Just trying to make their way through it. Green flag again. UK Wildcats, Blakey, you're 2 leaders of this race. Sean held a good line there. A little contact back in the back with the 22.
Oh, big rack.
There, we'll change the camera view up there. And under caution again. Gonna get a lap count for you guys. I got Renegade stream I've been following. It looked like Renegade might have been involved in that wreck. So unfortunately for him, it will send him to the back, and it looks like we got 59 laps to go under this caution. So we are approaching our last little bit here at Martinsville.
Renegade, Mountain Dew just said 57.
Yeah, so give or take, we're in the ballpark.
Well, 57 after this caution.
Yeah, I think that's probably what he's anticipating there, telling you.
Yeah.
It looked like not a lot of people pitted. It looked like Pro in 5th place could have been maybe one of the only trucks to pit, and he is in where I wouldn't want to be right now with 50 laps to go. I'd want to keep my truck at the front and away from everybody as we go 3 wide for the lead. Here at Martinsville, UK try to put a block and close the door there on the 20. Ooh, Blakey's got to get the bad end of that. And Blakey goes from 2nd to 7th.
Oh, God, push the issue.
Ooh, and it gets it again. Oh, man. Welcome to the Truck Series.
It would be a person to say that the blankie.
Ooh, big contact there in the back. Oh, Money Mike around.
Yeah.
52. Well, there you go. Man. You know, we talked about it before we went on air, and you were like, it's going to be a lot of cautions. And I was like, nah, man, it's not going to be a lot of cautions. They'll be all right. No. Got to give it to you, Shadow. You called it there.
I'm telling you now, looks like these guys haven't really adjusted to truck tonight, which is kind of upsetting. Because I'm looking at it, because when we did our practice around the track, showing people, these trucks are extremely tight.
Yeah,
the way I'm seeing it is, nobody's really adjusted so much. I mean, the only person I see has is Blanky. Blanky and UK are probably the only 2 drivers that actually adjust on the trucks enough that actually gives you comfort.
And you can tell the difference watching them. You know, their trucks don't look tight. They have a lot of front grip in those tires on the fronts. And that is key here, is just trying to be able to make your truck drive and not slide through the corners. And we're going to ride along with your pole sitter today. He started in 5th and kind of gave up a little position there on the entry to that corner. Oh!
Blanky in the wall.
And I would say that the little bit of contact that you heard before he got into Renegade was probably somebody getting into him. And then it looked like he got into Renegade and lost the truck. But we'll still ride along with him as he runs in the 11th position, 12th position. Oh, big contact. Looked like Sean went for a ride. And Renegade went for a ride.
I just watched that. Somebody was airborne.
Yeah, Sean and Renegade both got up in the air.
Like I was going to say here, if I was Blakey, I would literally relax, recompose myself, knowing that I have a fast truck, and go back into it.
We'll find out who our leader is, and we'll ride along with them on this restart. We'll have a behind the back view. I think maybe Napa might be in the lead, but don't take my word for it. I'm not sure. Oh, Blakey is now in the back with not a lot of laps left.
He probably had a lot of damage to fix.
I'm trying to. Oh, looks like Renegade Racer is your leader, and I'm trying to get on him. There we go. All right, there we go. Right along with Renegade now as he leads. And I'll give you a lap count here as Renegade crosses the line on the stream. It's 45 laps to go, coming to 44 laps to go for these guys. Pitbull takes the lead from the outside. And that was it. Caution again. I think you can call this the Monster Half Mile. So we'll call this the Little Monster.
I think it was actually Mountain Dew that got the caution out for him, I believe, because he's all by himself. And I have actually had almost enough popcorn for this race.
Well, with as many cautions as we've had, it gives you plenty of time to enjoy your popcorn.
Well, yeah, that. And I can always go make another one.
Well, you better do that now.
Before
all these cautions get us to the end. Alright, we're gonna ride along with Blakey. He's gonna be our camera for this restart. Try to check these guys out and see what's really going on in the pack. Look like Money Mike's in third. Old guy working his way up to fifth there. Pro sliding to sixth. Nice move there by the 32 to give Pro a little room there going into turn 3. Napa fan looking for the lead. Down low on Pitbull. These guys that we see have done a decent job after this restart here. Blakey and UK battling. Looks like Pro slid from the top to the bottom there. I'm not sure if he went around or not. I'm trying to find him. Oh yeah, he went around.
Yeah, because not to point fingers, but I literally watched it. Napa literally just bounced off the wall and came straight down the track without even knowing Pro was there.
Pitbull and the old guy side by side for the lead here at Martinsville late in the race. You know, Martinsville has the ability to produce a surprise winner, and I think that that's what we're gonna find. Is old guy just makes his way to the lead, and Pitbull just no brakes in that corner, and the wall caught him.
Well, but I was actually riding on with that leader right now. Old guy pretty much rooted him out of the way, and Pitbull literally leaned on his door all the way down the front stretch.
Yep, and it looked like Pitbull got the worst end of that deal, but I would say being in his position, you could have handled that corner tremendously better. You didn't have to slide it in so hard like you did.
I'm gonna tell you now, look who's creeping in second right now.
Oh no, tell me. Oh, there he is. UK Wildcats looking for that lead. Old guy's got it. UK wants it. Trying to get you a lap count. Renegade across the line on stream. You got 36 laps to go here at Martinsville.
Old guy screwed up. Old guy rode that grass.
Yeah, he did.
Now
UK anticipated it.
See if he'll do what he did to Pitt there and give him the bumper like he did with old guy did to him. So
there you go. UK sitting pretty now.
Oh, UK is gone, man. He's clocking out.
So
look, dude. Look who's in fourth.
Yeah, I know. That's what I was about to say. We're gonna ride along with Blakey now as he pursues the lead from the back on that restart just a few restarts ago, and he's on a mission. Ooh, old guy chopped him down.
Blakey's on a move, man.
Yeah, Blakey now to second. So here we go. Let's race with the leaders. We're not going to worry about what's going on the rest of the track. We're going to watch this race for the lead. I got a stream, so if something happens, we'll try to pull back and get that shown to you guys. But the leaders are coming to 32 laps to go here at Martinsville. And you see a truck's around up there. It's Pitbull. Oh. And there you go. Yellow, yellow.
Right. The thing is, the bad part is Blake's going to have to go pit. He got damage out of that. He
did right there.
Right in the nose. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think you're okay at Martinsville as long as you're not a lot of, engine damage or something that's preventing you from hitting all your marks, I think you can ride with a little bit there. Because you saw it took him a couple restarts to be able to work his way through that. So I think if I was him, I'd stay right where I'm at, and you just keep working, trying to get the lead. I'm looking on the stream here. It looks like Blakey is going to come down to pit road to fix that damage, though. UK and Old Guy and Mountain Dew Racing look to be the 3 guys that are going to stay out. And that looks right. It looked like UK came down pit road last minute, too. And so Mountain Dew is your leader? Yep, Mountain Dew is your leader. Let's ride behind the back view so we can catch some of this restart action. Oh man, just so much contact. We're gonna need band-aids after this race. Lots of band-aids, lots of whiskey.
People need to give.
Trying to get a lap count again. See where we are now. We are. Well, we were 27 laps to go, and not sure maybe now how many we got. Probably
27,
go.
it's probably going to bring it down to 24, 25.
Yeah, something like that. We'll double check with you guys, let you know. I'm gonna ride with the Renegade on his stream until probably about, I don't know, 10 laps to go. And then I'll jump over to broadcasting. Or I don't know, are you watching our broadcast on YouTube as well? Or are you?
Yeah, I'm watching broadcast.
All right, well, there you go. If you see anyone comment, you know, go ahead, include them in the broadcast. Did anyone figure out who won the first truck race? Come on, guys. Who won the first Craftsman Truck Series race at Martinsville?
No one
Comment
said
down
anything
below.
there.
All right, guys, I'll let you cheat. If you need to use Google, go ahead. Just be the first one to answer the question. And you get brownie points that you can use in the Giggity shop.
Really, the Giggity shop. I don't even get Giggity. I've been here longer than you, and I don't even got Giggity points. What are you talking about?
Yeah, we'll call them GP points, Giggity points.
I'm telling you, man.
Ooh, 3 wide going into 3 there. Blakey T trying to work his way back up from the back, and Renegades around. Caution out again here at Martinsville. Let's give it up to the guy in the flag stand. He's going to have one of those arms that, you know, you see those guys at the gym, like one arm's really small and then one arm's really big. That's our flag stand guy.
He's got that thickness, man. He's dummy thick.
And I'm going to say that Mountain Dew is still your leader here as we work our way now to within 20 laps to go. It looks like Renegade's going to have to come on pit road and
it's going to be
fix some
22
damage.
laps afterwards.
There you go. Trying to give you running order. Mountain Dew first, UK Wildcats second. It's going to be Sean in third, TKO in fourth, and Blaze will be in fifth. Pitbull sixth, Old Guy seventh, Money in eighth, Country Rebel ninth, and Napa Fan in 10th. Sounds right. Let's ride along with UK Wildcats. We'll do it behind the back view. That way we can get all the action. If we get spread out, we'll go back to a better view. But Mountain Dew doing a really good job here at the end of this race, holding that bottom down. Sean looking for the lead. Let's, ooh, Blakey going around. Pitbull, go for a spin. No caution. Flag stand guys taking a break. Ooh, Blakey is really trying to work his way up through this pack right now. I think maybe he sensed that we might go green for these last little bit, and it will not take a lot of time to get there. Some of these guys are racing really hard trying to get these positions back after pit stops. And we only have 18 laps, 17 laps to go at the line. And you see Sean taking a look for the lead on the outside. And it's mayhem behind him. Renegade 3 wide on the bottom looking for third. UK Wildcats up in the wall. Our 2 leaders of this whole race. are now mired back in 6th and 7th. So big surprises here at Martinsville at the end, as we have a new top 5 that we haven't seen all race. Mountain Dew, Sean, Country Rebel, Renegade, Money Mike are your top 5 with only a handful of laps left. So comment down below who out of that top 5 is going to win, or will we see UK and Blakey work their way back up to the front and take the checkers? Really, really interesting stuff, and kind of, you know, honestly, it's kind of shaping up how the real Martinsville truck race happened this weekend. You know, you saw a lot of people lead that first 90% of that race, and then they got moved out of the way at the end of that race. So there we go. We're going to ride along with Blakey. We see it all. We got UK in front of us. We got our top 5 in front of us. Green flag racing at Martinsville, guys. Ooh, contact, bumpers, clinging, clanging, bumping all together. 3 wide, Blakey looking down low as we got 12 laps to go at the line. I don't know, Sean's got a nice piece right now. I like what he's doing. He's really got that truck working on the bottom for him. Mountain Dew looks pretty decent as well, but Blakey has now marched his way up to 3rd, and we see contact. Yeah, I think so.
That might be a caution.
No caution yet. Oh, but Sean's in the wall up there. Renegade's over on his side in the grass. That's the caution. They couldn't let that one slide. Oh man, not sure what happened. We kind of rode in the back there after Blakey took 3rd and caught the end of one wreck, that first one, and then we saw the second one on board there. So unfortunately, these guys are having a wild time in South Virginia.
Now we're going to need an ice cold one after this one.
Yeah, like I said, bring the whiskey, guys. Bring the whiskey. So I'll give you a little rundown there. I think Sean was definitely involved. Renegade Racer definitely involved in that second accident there. Doesn't look like we got a lot of takers for pit stops. I wouldn't either, not with this many laps left. You kind of got what you got now. All right, there you go. Mountain Dew's in 1st, Blakey's in 2nd, Country Rebel 3rd, Money Mike in 4th, and UK in 5th. We'll do it behind the back that we can catch action. Blakey takes the lead on the outside from Mountain Dew. And we're coming to 7 laps left. Pitbull looked like he shoved his way up to 4th, and unfortunately that contact that you saw there, no trucks went around, but unfortunately that does throw a yellow. We're going to have a lot of green, white checker finishes. I think that's something to expect, Shadow, at the end of this race. I don't know, the game's going to get tired of throwing these yellows eventually. And like I said, somebody's just going to get the raw end of a deal. But a nice job by Blakey on the outside there on that restart to take the lead away from Mountain Dew. Probably exactly what he wanted. This 12 truck has been blazing fast today for sure. Now Mountain Dew will get that same opportunity. Start on the outside of Blakey. We'll see if he can make that same move. Rebel's in 3rd. Money Mike is in 4th. And Pitbull is in 5th. UK Wildcats mired back in 7th. Actually, he might be a little further back. Yeah, UK Wildcats is all the way in the back right now on this final restart. Pitbull all the way down as we come into 3 laps to go. And we got another caution. Surprise. And I'm watching that stream, and it's just crazy racing in the back of the pack there. They're 3, 4 wide. Nowhere to go. I don't know, Shadow. You might have time to go get you another bowl of popcorn.
Is that right?
I don't think it's over yet. The thriller in Martinsville.
I don't think it's ever. I think somebody's gonna give someone a bumper before this race is over.
I think you might be right. It looks like UK Wildcats is on pit road. Not sure if he lagged out or if he quit. Maybe he pitted. I don't know. UK's on pit road under this caution. Oh, I think he's back out. Yeah, I guess he pitted. Whew. All right, there you go. Let's ride along in with Sean, who's a little bit more in the back, as we are on our final couple laps here. Oh man, beating and banging. Oh, Country Rebel shoves the 33 down the track.
They make it make the line. It's over.
Oh man, Blakey's gonna take the white flag here. But there was a caution before he did it. I think there's a caution before he took the white. Mountain Dew really slid it in that corner, and yes, we're under caution. The race is not over. So tighten those belts a few more times. Make sure your helmet's on. You're gonna need it. I would also advise all drivers after the race, please leave your helmet on for any pit road altercations. Don't want to have to see one of you guys go out on the ambulance, because I know there's a lot of hurt feelings and high emotions. We're going to have security. That flag guy's got double duty today. He's going to have to climb his ass down and then be security on pit road. But here we go. Restart. Blakey. Pitbull second. Country Rebel third. Blaze is in fourth. Money Mike's in fifth. Can we get to the white? Oh, Pitbull up in the wall, and he comes down onto Blaze and sends Blaze in that inside wall, and then runs into the back of Rebel, and we got another yeller. All right, well, for your info, I'm not quite sure what the record was at Gateway, but I think we beat it. We're going to have our stat guys watch this race and figure out exactly how many cautions flew today, but I think we got Gateway beat by a handful. Man, I tell you though, you know, I talked about many times, like, there was going to be a guy that's going to get the bad end of the stick, and I think as we've gone through this a little bit, you know, you'd have to say Blaze is probably going to get the wrong end of the deal with possibly only one more restart, and he's going to be in the back now. So he took a top 5 and killed it, or got it killed for him. Not that he did it. But here we go, new top 5 guys. Blakey, our leader. Rebel in second. Pitbull third. If I was Blakey, I'd be scared. Napa Fans in fourth. Money Mike's in fifth. 2 laps to go at Martinsville. Oh man, Money Mike sends the 2 truck to the hospital, and we got another caution. Alright, so I'm gonna step off Renegade stream now, since we're just 2 laps to go. We're just trying to get through this restart, and I will get back on the broadcast with you guys. Thanks all 9 of you for watching this race. I agree, Blakey T is about to shake and bake. I think you're right. Blakey T's been looking really, really good all race long. Has a really clean truck. Taking that LG Chevrolet to the front and keeping it there. Alright, Shadow. Well, I need you to take your nice dress shirt for broadcasting off and put that security shirt on, and we're gonna go have some fun after the race. We got Giggity Wrestling coming up right after this race. Ooh, wow, no, Blakey.
Wow.
Oh man.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't care if he's my teammate or not. That's dirty.
Oh man. Well, the Raw Stick Award now gets taken from Blaze. I gotta take it back away, Blaze. You don't get the Raw Stick Award now, because that Raw Stick Award is gonna go to Blakey. Because I said That I knew he was scared, and Pitbull was behind him. Pitbull just did not break in that corner. Oh man, drama at Martinsville. Well, I hope for Blakey's sakes that we get enough restarts to try to see him take this 12 back up to the front. But we're going to ride along with Blakey now. He is in 9th after that contact. It looks like Mountain Dew is in 1st, Pitbull is in 2nd, Sean's in 3rd, Country Rebel 4th, and everybody else. Oh, Sean's around in front of the field. Pitbull takes the lead. Oh, Blakey's around, but gets saved, and that's the white flag, so next flag ends it. Pitbull, Mountain Dew, Pitbull's around. Oh, man, that might be it. Mountain Dew might be your winner.
No, Pitbull lagged because he's in front of Mountain Dew.
Oh, I don't know who's winning. I'm going to get back over there on Renegade stream and see if that was it or not. I don't know. I would say that Mountain Dew won, though, because Pitbull was around. Oh, man, drama. I don't know if we're going to go green flag again, guys. We'll see. Oh, yeah, that was it. Oh, wait, no, that was it. I'm sorry. I got excited. That wasn't it. It might not be live anymore. That was it. I don't know who won. I don't know who won. Trying to catch Renegade on my stream here, but
Pitbull won it.
Wow. All right. So there you have it. I'm gonna try to get a running order for you guys real quick, and Shadow, if just take just a minute and go ahead and invite Pitbull in. But
I'm not gonna lie, not to be rude, I'm gonna back out of the chat. I can't be in that for that interview.
All right, yeah, that's that. Hey, will you send the invite for me though?
Yeah.
And you're good. I mean, you can always mute your mic.
Not to be rude, but I just it's in respect wise. I'll bring him in the party, but I can't be here for interviews. Just because we're being live here, I don't want to be disrespectful to Giggity. So
I feel you, man. You're good. We'll try to talk to as many drivers tonight as we can, but you know, we'll definitely keep it kosher. And
let me get Mountain Dew. I'm gonna get Pitbull and Mountain Dew both in here.
All right. Yep, that's fine. So
and then I'm gonna get Wildcat. I'm gonna bring them all in here, and then I'm gonna back out. I just can't be in the chat.
yeah,
Sorry guys for the broadcast.
No, it's okay. Definitely a tough race. You know, again, we don't know what these guys were going through in the cockpit, so I'm watching this last lap. Oh yeah, the race finished right there. So, oh dang, he cut it off so quick. I couldn't get it. Get a running order for you guys.
Well, we'll tell you the ending right now. It's Pitbull, Mountain Dew, UK, Napa, Country Rebel, TK, Blakey, Shane, Old Guy, Sport Legend, Renegade, Money Mike, Pro, and Who Blaze.
All right, so there's your top 10, everybody. Definitely fun race.
I gotta get UK. UK get all?
Maybe. We'll see if we can definitely get a few in. Okay.
Alright, well, I'm inviting these. I'm suggesting these guys. I got all three coming in.
All right, well, Shadow, thank you for
No problem, man.
the broadcast, man, and we'll see you next week.
Yep.
For sure. Okay.
I'll be racing Saturday, so.
All right, yeah, for sure. Later, brother. All right, so. All right, guys, bear with us. If you're still watching the broadcast, hang tight, guys. I'm about to swap it back over there to you guys. So Any questions for any of our truck drivers tonight? Go ahead and comment down below. Let me see them, and we'll get them in there. Trying to find suggestions here. We still got 5 people watching, so give me just a second. I'm trying to get some of these guys in here. Well, he suggested it, but I'm not finding suggestions for some reason. Give me just a second. For some reason, Shadow suggested there, and didn't really come up. Oh man, I gotta do this manually, so just give me just a second, guys. I know it's blue screen. I apologize. I got Pitbull coming in now, and I'm switching over to our broadcast stream real quick so I can catch you guys still watching. Thank you for watching the whole race, and thank you for supporting Giggity Racing League. If you like the race, give us a thumbs up. If you or anyone you know that is a great racer would like to get involved in our league, leave a comment down below, leave your email or leave your contact information, and we definitely will reach out to you. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, go ahead and do so and hit that notification bell. That way you can see every race that we got going on live 7 days a week, y'all. And we're waiting for Pitbull, our winner tonight at Martinsville, to join our chat. We'll take just a few minutes to let him get in here, and we'll see if we can get him in here. If not, we will go to Mountain Dew and maybe talk to UK. But I have a feeling that we're probably going to keep it short and sweet tonight on our interviews and have to just talk to you guys next week. Alright guys, I'm not sure. Pitbull might have got off. I'm going to try Mountain Dew, just get him in there. He was up front there towards the end. Try to get him on. And then we'll just call it a race. Try to invite Mountain Dew real quick. And try to get the winner in here. I'd like to get all the winners in for our broadcast, no matter what. Trying to send Pitbull a message here. He might not know that that's what's up with the party invite. Hey Mountain Dew.
How you doing, sir?
Hey, doing good, brother. So interesting race at Martinsville. Lots of cautions. Lots of beating and banging.
Yeah.
So in the very best cordial way, if you just want to go over the race, man, I know you got second. I thought you won it.
I did.
But or did you win?
But that, I did, but the lag from, I kind of put the little bumper on him, did a little Joey Logano to him, like he did last year to Truex, and I passed him clean. I passed him, and then when the caution came out, they said that he finished in front of me. But
Yeah, that's what it looked like on the broadcast, man. So, you know,
I mean, it's Martinsville, man.
it is.
I mean, to me, after the first stage, I decided to just be more patient, stayed at the back of the pack, and got fuel when I was back there, so I had enough. And when I got bumped back there again at the end, in like the fourth to last caution we had, I took tires and said, screw it, I'm going to try to do whatever I can to get back to the front. And when I saw Blakey, man, that boy's fast.
Yeah, definitely had a fast
Uh,
truck tonight. You know, I mean, we witnessed there, you know, with a few handful of laps left, he was on the outside of you on a restart, and he made it stick.
Man,
And
he and I practiced time and time again with that
mhm.
today, and he's just, I showed him speed in practice that I could stay on that outside with him, and then he used it against me in the race. So, hey, that kid's unbelievable, and I can't thank, RJ enough. Like that guy stuck by me after a little bit of issues at Gateway, and if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have this opportunity. And I'm just thankful, man. I'm just glad that's over.
Yeah, I feel it for you guys to be thankful that it's over. You know, just Martinsville is a tough race. You know, it looked like there was a possibility of you guys being able to work all that out, but you know, just for whatever reason, it was the way it was. But good finish on a second, man. Good rebound. I know you were up and down all day, but nice solid run, man. Good for the points, and we'll see
Yeah.
you next week, man.
Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, see you later, brother.
Later, dude.
All right, well, there you go. There's your second place. Again, tried to reach out to Pitbull a few times. Hey, there he is. All right, Pitbull. Welcome to the chat. Congratulations on your win. Trying to keep everything as cordial as possible because I know Martinsville was a very aggressive race. But if you just want to talk a little bit about your race and about your win, this would be a great time to do it.
Well, originally wasn't going to take this. I wasn't going to take this. Being able to comment on this, but I'll do it as far as in for the admins and the captains. I want to appreciate them keeping me along. Sorry that a few guys might have think that that I did something wrong towards the end, but there was just no lifting in the last two laps with them overtimes. I mean, if you lift, you're going to the back. You're going to get put in the wall. I just didn't appreciate some of the things. Did I retaliate a little bit? Yeah, I gave a little bit of bump and run, and maybe but it is Martinsville. I mean, if you look at the last that last restart for me to be able to win that. I figured I was going to be put in the wall anyway, and moved up the track, so I put myself in the wall. If you watch it. So I just pretty much went straight into the wall, bounced off of it, and to try to get the outside run, and that's what got me the win. So I'll just keep it at that. I'm not going to call. I'm not going to go down to that level, and I'm not going to call certain ones out. But it was a race that I definitely didn't have the best truck. I already know, but I'll take it, and definitely glad it's over.
Hey, man. Well, tough race for sure, but again, congrats on the win. Enjoy it, and just kind of regroup, and we'll get everybody back together next week. So, hey, live it up, man.
All right,
Thanks for
I
coming on for
appreciate
sure,
it.
man. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah.
you. All right. Bye.
All right, guys, there you have it. We're going to just keep it at that right now. And we're going to call it a race. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight and watching Giggity Racing League. We will see you next Monday night for the Truck Series. And don't forget, we got dirt racing tomorrow night, 7 p.m. as well. So thank you all for supporting us, and we'll see y'all next time.